Cam Newton, the guy that I referenced about making $10 million, going back to the Panthers. Is he worth the ad? Good question. I mean, he's getting $4.5 million guaranteed. You compare that to what he was getting with the Patriots, it's 3 times as much money. Obviously, the Panthers are not negotiating from a position of power at this point. Sam Darnold, who's terrible, is also hurt. So what are you going to do?
I mean, go with the XFL legend, PJ Walker. No, I get it. It makes sense. He was with Rule before he got released, so he somewhat has a knowledge of the playbook, and he's got to be better than anything else. Certainly better than Darnold and anything else they could have rolled out at this point. And fantasy-wise, Konami upside. We talk about it all the time, how much more valuable rushing points are. This guy was, I think, 3rd in the NFL last year in rushing touchdowns with the Patriots. He wasn't a great, reliable, dependable, consistent, all the words you want to toss out there, fantasy QB, but he had plenty of top 5 QB weeks when he would run in for 2 to 3 scores. I think that upside, Sam Darnold led the NFL in rushing touchdowns through 4 weeks among running backs and everything. So I do think Cam Newton does come with very, very real Konami rushing upside, and he has better weapons than what he had in New England. So I think fantasy-wise, this actually could be intriguing. I could see him churning out top 15 numbers from here on out rest of the season just because of his legs. But we've seen Jalen Hurts, who sucks at throwing, churn out top 10 numbers all season. I can see Cam Newton being very much in a similar position with those weapons, with Christian McCaffrey in the back, just at back home. The whole narrative is awesome. And if it pans out, I'd love to see it, man. I like Cam. I want to root for him. I have nothing against the Panthers. I really hope it works out. And fantasy-wise, there's a ceiling where he's a top 7 QB the rest of the season because of the legs. So I definitely think at only 11% rostered right now, certainly in 2 QB leagues, but if you need a fill-in, like I have Aaron Rodgers, they have the same bye week, which sucks because I wanted to scramble and go get Cam. I think any fantasy roster, though, that needs a quarterback or is streaming right now and is desperate, you're very well served to add this guy onto your bench. He won't be starting this week. They already said it's going to be PJ Walker. But moving forward, just because of the legs, I think this guy has very real top 5, the top 7 upside, and probably a top 18 floor. Pretty solid for a guy that's just coming right in off the streets.
Again, I hope that works out too. I'm a Newton fan, even though I've been unimpressed with him as a quarterback for a while.
What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.